Genesis chapter 6. Remember, the Lord himself said it would be like the days of Noah. Okay? In verse 5, it says, "And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." What are we seeing out there? When you call mutilating children, okay, if you don't mutilate these children, you're a child abuser. Right? And we can go on and on and on. Most of what we talked about today goes right back to that. Okay? I personally believe we're in the end of the end times, as one preacher says. Right? We need to be praying. We're not saying all this to be discouraged, and that's where we're going to get back to John chapter 16 here. We just talked about last week. Jesus was encouraging the disciples. John chapter 16, okay, verse 1, it says, "These things I have spoken unto you, that you should not be offended." We talked about that word offended last week. It's more than just, getting hurt feelings or being something, you find something offensive. We find these things that we've talked about here very offensive, right? But that's not what that word is really talking about. That's part of it. But he says it can get so bad that you start turning away from what you're standing for. He doesn't want us to get offended to the point where we stop standing for the truth. Right? When the world hates us, when the world tries to cancel us, when the world starts arresting us because we're handing out Bibles, okay? He says, don't be offended. Don't stop. Don't turn away from the truth. That's why he gives us his precious word. And when we see these things about the end times and realize that we're in the end times, it's not to discourage us, but to help motivate us, as Jesus is trying to do here with the disciples, that he is going to be with us through the power of the Holy Spirit, and we're to stand and make a difference in this crooked and perverse world. Okay? So, yes, we need to pray. Pray without ceasing, right? Pray that you might live peaceably. You can go all kinds of verses on pray. We need to be praying, and we need to stand. Stand for biblical principles. If we don't stand against these things, there is no hope. Right? That's why over in 2 Thessalonians he says, when the one that will let, and that means to restrain, once he's taken out, and once the church is gone, there's nothing going to restrain. We're supposed to be restraining right now. We only do that when we stand for biblical truth. We hope you enjoyed our video. Click the like button to help others find the video. If you would like to share the video with your friends, just click the share button. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you and God bless.